Hey, how's it going, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show video. This is our Oakland A's franchise. This is episode 4. We are going to start year 3 with our two-headed monsters at our rotation with Chris Sale, Sonny Gray. We got Jesse Hahn, Finneran, and Skaggs in our to fill out our rotation. Our bullpen, we got 4 80-plus players in Forbush, Watson, Cook, and Street cut. 3 lefties in our bullpen. So we have a solid bullpen. Our lineup is kind of weak. It's young players. We got like Conforto, Chris Davis. Chris Davis isn't young, he's 30. Greg Bird's young, he's 25. Simeon's young, he's 27. Burns is 28. Vogt's 33, he's older. Matt Olson's 24. And this Villarreal's only 19. So we got a lot of young players. Our farm system's doing really good. We got a couple top 50 prospects in our minor league system. We're going to move Billings up in that order. We're having bat lead off. Get as many at-bats as possible. Yeah, leadoff works. He is the guy that we drafted, I think, 4th overall. He has 99 overall potential. So he's going to be a star. Also, I think we have one other top 50 prospect hiding somewhere. It was that catcher. Maybe he's an A overall, but he's not a top 50 prospect. But yeah, we got a good farm system. We've built up the farm system. So now it's time to hopefully turn it around. We have low job security. We could get fired. We need to finish over 500. We've gone 72 and then 71 wins respectively the last 2 years. We should get above 82. So let's start this season off. A trade 5 days in. Simeon for Tanner Rowe. I don't think we're gonna need. No, not doing that. No. So right now we are 6-5. So we're playing pretty well. It just depends. Will we score the runs and will our back half of our rotation hold up throughout the year? Right now we're 20-12, so we're off to a really good start. And I bet you it's all about those 2 big guys. There's a trade. Jose got traded again for Josh Harrison and Jameson Taillon. I like the Yankees in that. I think Taillon could be someone in real life. Let's keep moving forward. We got another trade. Starlin Castro got traded from the Yankees to the Dodgers for Kiki Hernandez and Jose DeLone. Yeah, it's interesting. The Yankees are just making trades. As this year, right now, we are 33-23, struggling right there. We are now at the draft. Now, we only have the 9th overall pick in the first round. We lost in the second round because we did sign Chris Sale. As you see, it's gone. So we kind of have to hit a home run in this first round because we don't have a second round pick. This compensatory round is for the White Sox because they lost Chris Sale. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, this Doherty looks like he could be a player. 80 potential, center fielder. We could use another outfielder. Right now we have as young guys Conforto. That's basically it. There's Barreto, the second baseman. Really good contact. 80 versus right potential. 70 versus left potential. 60 fielding, which is above average. Plate discipline and plate vision are both really good. 65 speed, not much speed. He already is 22. He's 6'3". That's a really big second baseman. Or we can get this outfielder. Not much power, average power, above average contact, 80 fielding, not much speed. He's 22 as well. I say go for the second baseman. There's not much power in that bat, or contact, or plate vision, or discipline. He's just got he's an above average fielder. Like, could be a Gold Glove caliber defender. But I want that second baseman. Yeah, and he could be ready a year earlier. So we're going to take that Barreto. Real quick, let's just see if there's anyone else down here. Yeah, let's take Barreto. And we've scouted him the best. So, I mean, that's going to be a guy who can really hit and will have a good vision and discipline, so he'll get on base. So, Barreto looks like a good guy. Let's see if that center fielder just saw got taken. Obviously, we're going to have a chance in the second round. So, we're going to keep moving along. So, now we're into the third round. And, there's that starting pitcher that we briefly glanced over. So, this guy's from the Dominican Republic. Already is an overall out of 70 with his potential as a 75. He'll have velocity of 80 with 80 break, 75 control potentially with 80 stand 60 hits per 9. He's going to give up a lot of hits, but good control, 75 with 75 walks per 9. What's he got? Rolling fastball, curve, sinker, slider. So a sinker ball guy with good K per 9. Yeah, let's get that guy. If that all is true, we have only kind of scouted him, but we'll take that chance on him. So now we got the 4th round. Now this is where you got to really hit some home runs in the draft. Let's see what we got here. We got this. He's 24. The shortstop, but he already has 70 fielding. he doesn't have any second positions. I was hoping he was like a utility guy because he could help our team out. I might just go with some of these higher potentials. Now, we could take this reliever, but I think it wouldn't be worth our while. I say we take this Hughes possibly. He looks like a really good hitter with 60s for everything, for contact and power, 55 vision and discipline. These are all projected. 65 fielding. No, not really any speed. He's from Cuba. He's kind of a long way away. Or this Flores, who's from California. Let's get this guy. If you get guys close to home, I always like to take them. Just because if they want to be close to home, we are their option. We are in Oakland. That's California. That really helps out. The other guy's in Cuba. He wants to be close to home. Well, we're not close to Cuba. Now we got this reliever. I might take this reliever, or we can maybe try to go after one. I think we should take a guy that we haven't really scouted, one of these pitchers. This guy is from Illinois. He's a lefty who has good stamina already. He has potential for 80 velocity with 80 break with 75 control. This guy's less control. Who's a righty. They're both 19. No, one's 19, one's 20. I say we take the guy who's a year younger, just because we have an extra year for him to develop. Hopefully in round 6, the other guy's still there. We'll see. He is. Done. That was easy enough. Maybe there's a reason they're still there, because, the other team scouted them and they knew they weren't any good. Right here, we might as well just take this guy. A 60 potential is just average. It's like a C. This guy could be a B potential, this reliever. So, and it's from Canada. I'm not sure if that's like Vancouver, because that's kind of close to Oakland, or is it like Quebec? So let's go another week here. Let's get some W's, Oakland. We got to keep this up. We're 8 games above 500. We're 1 out of the division. Let's sign our draft picks. Did we hit any home runs? No, not really. It's kind of a below average draft. That Barreto guy, he's a B potential. Now you can tell he can maybe play in the majors right now as a DH because of that contact, vision, discipline, but obviously not. And he has solid speed with stealing, so he's not going to be a star, but he'll be in the major. He'll be like a 10-year major league player just based off all that stuff. This Vasquez, and he's a low B. Flores was a C potential. Courtney a C. We didn't really have a good draft. This is what happens if we lost our second round pick. Let's take a look at some of our players are doing. Chris Sale and Sonny Gray, both ERAs 3.21, 2.89. Strikeouts, Chris Sale's 92 and 92 innings. Gray is 80 and 102. Hahn is a 3.96 ERA. He has been struggling recently. With 84 innings pitched, not many strikeouts. Finneran a 3.36 ERA, and then Skaggs a 4.46. Now let's look at our bullpen. Street, not great, not bad, 3.24. Cook is really struggling. Luckily, Watson's pitching really well. Furbush is pitching really well. We might even move Furbush. He must be upset. No, he's not. He kind of just wishes his money was better, but Rodriguez is pitching outstanding. Paco is struggling. We're going to move Alvarez, even though he's like a star. We're going to move him into this role while Paco is struggling a little bit, even though he's a long reliever. I think we can do that. Our lineup, Billy Burns is hitting well. Simeon's not. We're going to move Simeon down. Might move Matt Olson up. What's his on-base percentage? 387. Yep, you're moving up. I want a guy who's going to get on base. Greg Bird struggling. We're going to move Conforto there. So Conforto and Olsen. Those guys are moving up in all of these. There's no DH. We'll leave that as is. Simeon does hit lefties really well, but I don't think it shows their splits on this. Unless I'm missing it. Yeah, so we're just going to move him up. We want Bird against the lefties. No, we want Napoli in there. My bad. We do want Conforto there, and we're going to want Figley at catcher? Or how's Vogt against lefties? Yeah, we'll leave Figley. That will kind of just give him some breath. Let's move that there. We're going to put Olsen at DH, actually. There we go. And there. Okay, so we're good now. That should help our lineup. We should have our better players at the better spots. Now let's sim up to the trade deadline, see if we're going to make a move. We got to win some games so we can't get swept by Milwaukee and Toronto. We're starting to tread. Oh, there we go. There's some wins. The Rays are interested in an offer. I'm not trading Conforto for Alex Cobb. He's 30. He's pitching well. And then Boxberger, struggling, not worth it. Here we go. We're getting some W's in there. I think we're going to need to upgrade our offense. I think that's it. We're going to look at our rankings at the trade deadline as we are going through a little losing streak right now. We are now below 500. Sean Doolittle got traded, he's not pitching great, but he got traded alongside with Joe Smith for Julio Teheran from the Braves to the Angels. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. We're at 500 right now. We are currently... where's the American League wild card? We're 3.5 out of the wild card. We definitely have a chance. We're struggling. We're 2-8 in our last 10. Our run differential is actually a plus 13. Now we're scoring 420 runs, which is actually pretty well compared to these teams. Our runs allowed 407. Now in the West for 5.5, we do have to jump 3 teams or 2 other teams, but we have a chance. Now let's look at our team rankings and see where we're at. Now let's look at runs real quick. I'm assuming we're actually probably like around 10th or 11th. Nope. 15th at runs. Let's take a look at some power numbers. Do we need a power bat? 12th in power, but I wouldn't be shocked if we go out and get another one. Stolen bases, I'm not huge. Speed's not the biggest thing for me, but we're 14th in it. Billy Burns is getting a good amount. Our stolen base percentage, that's what's more important to. We're 29th in that. I mean, if you're getting caught 30%, or almost 40%, excuse me, that's just awful. Are we, what's our on-base percentage? I care about this more than average, and I'm hoping to be top 10. We're 12th. Billy Burns can forward doing really well. Billy Burns is leading off. Our slugging percentage, we should be right around the middle of the pack. We are 15th, literally right at the middle. Fielding percentage, they don't have a lot of advanced metrics, so we have to go off that. We're 25th in fielding. That's probably hurting us a little bit. ERA, we are at 13th, so I think we're going to make some moves right now. We have the farm system to do it. Question is, I think we go after another starter. Maybe move Han. He is happy with he likes what he's getting paid. He likes being in the rotation. The only thing he doesn't like is his individual performance. Maybe, and our bullpen's fine. Let's see. Third base, we're doing pretty good. Catcher, we're kind of struggling. Shortstop, we are definitely struggling with Simeon. Maybe move Simeon. Maybe call up our best prospect. He's not really playing that well in AAA. Yeah, he's not ready. Another year, I'll be ready. Look at that fielding and stealing, excuse me. And his hitting will come. So I said we go after. I'm trying to think. We got left, center, right. First base, Bird is not hitting for much average, but he is hitting 15 home runs, so that's not bad. Villarreal, he's actually a shortstop. We could move Villarreal to short and get a second baseman. I think that might be the move. Villarreal can play short. Let's do that. Let's go find a second baseman and then find another starter. Now, let's view the trading block. Let's look at some guys we can maybe go after. If there's any relatively big names. And we don't have a lot of money to play with. That's the problem. There's not really many. Evaldi, he's pitching halfway decent. But I'm not sure if that's sustainable. Well, let's see what we can get him for. If I trade Alvarez, I could probably do that. And we can probably put Han, maybe, or Skaggs or a long reliever. But we can definitely focus this around Henderson Alvarez, so that's not going to be bad. We only have to throw in another body in there, really, and it should work. Like this guy right here, we got it. Now it's going to cost us about $3.5 million extra, but that's not too bad. Valdi's contract, 7.8. How many more? This has got 2 years remaining, but we'll see how he's pitching. So we got another starter. So we're going to move out Han. We're going to put Evaldi there. We're going to move Skaggs. No, we're going to keep him at 3. He's pitched well enough. We're going to move Paco back here. Now we want a second baseman. So let's see if we can maybe make a move for someone. Look at Jonathan Scope maybe. No, he's not really hitting that well. Joe Panic, 260, 334 on base. Oh, they're going to want the moon for him. We're going to pass on that. Stalin Castro, DJ Lemieux maybe, hitting 282 and 9 home runs. What's his WAR at? It's probably WAR is like around 2.48, and they want a lot for him as well. Colton Wong is struggling. We'll pass on that. Oh, this guy looks like a stud. I don't want a lot for him. I kind of want to go after that, but it's not going to help us right now. So with Scooter now, Praza, Zobrist, I mean, $14 million for 1 year left. He's hitting 2-4, not worth it. Neil Walker, maybe? 265 at 14 home runs, 320. I mean, we could get him pretty easily. Daniel Murphy's probably raking at 313 with 22 home runs. Final year of a contract. I say let's go get Daniel Murphy. We can do that. Now, what do they want? They want a left fielder. Do we have any left field prospects? Adam Walker. Oh, we can probably, we can work this around with Adam Walker. We'll probably might as well throw in Simeon. Can we get just like a reliever? Papelbon's contract. We can get Papelbon as well. And that's just an extra arm in the bullpen. So now let's just fix this. We're going to call down Paco Ramirez. Or Rodriguez. He's going to AAA. We now will have Papelbon in here. So he's pitching halfway decent. He's pitching better than Ramirez. And it's just another option. And, I mean, his contract expires at the end of the year. It's only 2.8. In our lineup now, we're going to put Daniel Murphy here. Daniel Murphy will probably bat second. Yeah, definitely second. Where is second base? Landon Orr, if you're going on the bench, because Daniel Murphy's going to be batting. We're going to move everyone else up. Olsen, and then there's Murphy here. Now, we want Murphy to play second, not short. Got to make sure we fix on all the lineups. He's second there. He's short there. Villarreal, like I said, his natural position is short. He's got the fielding for it. He'll be fine there. And he's playing really well. I mean, he doesn't get on base a ton for his average, but that's not bad. Doesn't have much power, but does have 12 stolen bases. So right now, we are kind of, this is a kind of an important stretch. The second half of the year, we're at 500. We just made our upgrades. We got a new pitcher. We got a new hitter. We just got another bullpen arm. It's time to see what's going to happen of it. Are we going to be able to continue forward? Let's find out. I don't care about the lineup. We got to add another, was it position player, they said? Yes. We'll just call him up for single A. Oops. Obviously, they don't have any from single A, so let's go to double A, go to double A. Let's call a couple pitchers up to triple A. I really don't care. There we go. We should be all set. No, we're good on the trade deadline. Got to win. There we go. Watch just Evaldi just fall on his face once you get David Huff. See any? No. Okay, so we're 4 above 500, and we just swept the Red Sox. See where we are at once the minor league playoffs, and we'll check the standings. All right, here we go. We are out of the division. And we're 4.5 out of the West and the wild card. We're 6 up above 500. I'm hoping we just don't get fired. Evaldi's still pitching really well. You can see the lineups, the roster extended. Houston Street, I'm just gonna say, it was a good pickup. Not pitching as well as he did last year, but 2.02 ERA. That's really solid. And our lineup, let's see, Daniel Murphy's struggling since he came to us, but he's still hitting over 299 with 24 bombs. His WAR's got to be relatively high. Yeah, 4.2. Conforto, 22 home runs. Davis, 21. We got a lot of power on this team. Matt Olson, I'm going to move him up. Oops. Let's move him up. There we go. It's not looking good. Let's just see what our standings are at. Yeah, we're not going to make the play. Oh, whoa, we might. White Sox, Astros. Where are we at? We're playing Boston. Let's see what we do in this first game. W. loss. Oh, if we win, we are in. If we win, and if we lose, those built up. If we win and they win, there's a playoff. Who do we got going? Sonny Gray against David Price. Should I move up Chris? Oh, Chris Sale just pitched. We lost. And yet we're going to miss the playoffs by a game. We did go above 500. I'm curious to see if we're going to get fired or not. So let's see who got out. Let's look at the awards. We got Delivery Man of the Year. Chris Davis, MVP, 46 dingers. Damn. Brian also hit 46. Bauer got Cy Young. Lester got in the National League. Miggy got the average. He should have been MVP. That's a better year. Whoa, David Peralta. Where'd that power come from? Test that guy. There's the Delivery Man of the Year. Houston Street. Clipper got in the National League. 52 saves. Tyler J got Rookie of the Year. Potentially his 76 overall. National League is Sean Newcomb. Did we get any gold gloves? Ooh. Rugnid. My boy Rugnid. Looks like, wow, he's a really good player. Castro got traded to every team, and he got a award. So there we go. Let's send the playoffs. Let's see who wins. The Dodgers defeat the Indians. All right. And they are keeping us. The A's have decided to keep us. Our budget's gone up. Damn. So we're going to sign that contract. We are sticking with the A's because they know we did not make the playoffs. Daniel Murphy retired. You're 34. You just hit 303 with 26 dingers. Rodriguez retired. This isn't the K-Rod. So Clay Buchholz, Hanley Ramirez, and Encarnacion might make the Hall of Fame in this. 357 home runs. Probably not. Hanley won't. Clay Buchholz won't. Victor Martinez might. Over 2,000 hits, and he was a catcher. What's his career WAR? If his WAR is above 50, I say maybe. No, never mind. Chase Utley is a Hall of Famer. Maybe? No, he didn't have the sustain. He had some really great years, but I don't think he had enough. 51 WAR. As you can see, he had some really good years there. Joe Mauer, that's close if he's a Hall of Famer. Career average 309, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Nelson Cruz didn't have a long enough career, in my opinion. Adam Wainwright, again, not a long enough career. James Shields, nope. All right, so I think there might be two guys who made the Hall of Fame. Nelson Cruz I miss Adrian Gonzalez. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Nelson Cruz made it. Not Joe Mauer. I'm not agreeing with that. He did have 2,500 career hits. So let's real quick take a look at our coaches now. I always say wait this to the end. It's just a pitching coach. And what's our contract like? We have $64 million, and we have to only re-sign some catchers. And he's going to be our shortstop next year. Might as well just play him. He'll get a big jump up in overall too, and he's going to be dirt cheap. Real quick, let's take a look at our roster. So, pitchers, Finneran and Skaggs really didn't take that next step up, which we were hoping for. But it's still not bad. I think we're going to end the video here. We're going to start the offseason in the next year. On the next episode, excuse me. But you know what? We finished year 3, missed the playoff by a game. We're going to come back next year. We're gonna go after some free agents. I think we're going to have the money. Just basing off $64 million, we won't probably re-sign these guys unless we get them dirt cheap. Real quick, let's see what. Yeah, we'll re-sign them for $5 million. Yeah, we'll keep these guys. We can sign one guy for like $25 million, and we'll find a way. Maybe a third baseman on it. We'll see who is available. But we're gonna make a big run next year. I think next year's the year. We want to do it within 5, make it to the World Series. Year 4 is next year. I think we're gonna be able to we'll make the playoffs. Just questions what we do in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like or no would be greatly appreciated. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.